In this video, I want to talk about how we solve for a variable that's inside parentheses in terms of other variables. So basically, this is a problem like the ones we see below. So solve for x, y equals parentheses x plus 3 times z. So solve for x means get x by itself. That's all it means. So solve for x means get x by itself. Okay, so basically we just need to start undoing the stuff that's been done to x and moving everything over to the other side. So the first thing is we have multiplied, the thing that x is in is multiplied by z. So we can start by dividing everything by z. So divide both sides by z. Remember that what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So now z over z is equal to 1, so we don't need to write it over there. And then on this side, we have y over z. So now we have y over z equals x plus 3. And at that point, we can take the parentheses away because they're not doing anything anymore. Now we want to get x by itself. So it's x plus 3, so we need to subtract 3 from both sides. So here we have x equals y over z minus 3. Notice that you cannot combine these because they're not like terms. But this is our final answer. X equals y over z minus 3. So those variables don't go anywhere. We just move them over so that we know what x is by itself. Okay, so let's try a different problem like that. This one says solve for a. C equals 4b times the quantity a minus 1. So again, we want to undo stuff so that we can get x, or so we can get a by itself. So in this case, 4b is multiplied by a minus 1. So we want to get rid of 4b, so we've got to divide by 4b. So divide both sides by 4b. So these equal 1, so we don't need to write them. And then we have a minus 1. Again, we don't need parentheses at that point because nothing else is happening. And then we have c over 4b. Now we want to get a by itself, so in order to do that, we need to add 1 to both sides. So a is equal to c over 4b plus 1. And again, we can't combine these because they're not like terms, so we just need to write them next to each other. So c over 4b plus 1 is equal to a. And that is our final answer.